All right. I'm going live a little early. Not much. Oh no, just turned 3. Wow, talk about timing. Just to see if people can actually see this today. Let me see. Let me see who I want to invite here. Okay. Uh, let's get Larry here. The hell, my loyal ones. And am I live? Are people actually seeing this now? Oh, please, please let people actually be here. Yes, you're here. I am live. I am live. Alive. How are you all today? Um, Glad you're here with me. I do not know what happened yesterday. I did everything the way I keep doing it. And I guess all the way through it, I was sitting there saying, no one's here. They've left me. How sad. Anyway, for those of you who worked so hard to watch it afterward, thank you very much. And I'm back. Um, so the question today came from Katie Regan Moore, who wanted to know what surprises me about being human and what do I love about being human. Well, the short answer to that, hello, Wayne. The short answer to that is why do I love being human? What choice do I have? We're human. We're stuck with it until the reincarnation kicks in and we come back to something else. We are human, and that is where we are. Um, so, yes, that is the message for today. Thank you for joining me. Talk to you later. No, I started thinking about that because it's a really, really good question. And when you really think about what we are, what human beings are, you realize that in so many ways we are incredibly frail, comparing us to all the other animals in the kingdom. Um, we can be smashed flat by an elephant if we are so inclined to be around them. I would love to be around an elephant, not under their feet. We can be bitten in half by a shark. Um, we can be dragged around a stage like a wet rag by a tiger. If you happen to be Roy, think back, you'll get it. Um, what do I call Larry Quino? He is quite often a human, well disguised. Um, anyway, sorry, I'm being distracted by some of the the side comments here. Um, but we're frail. When it comes right down to it, not only the large animals can destroy us, but obviously tiny little viruses have a huge effect on our lives. So there are many, many things that can destroy the frail being that we are. Which brings me to what I love about human beings. Um, who's so angry? Who is so angry here? Oh my God, someone is like going crazy with the anger. I'm not sure who that is. Um, this is what I love about human beings. Even though we are incredibly frail, we are unendingly resilient. We are survivors. Um, it is an incredible quality. And really, not until you get into a situation like we're all in now does it become so evident about how resilient we are. Nothing keeps us down. Absolutely nothing. Think about what we are doing. The vast majority of the country, at least those areas that have thinking humans in them, um, are completely shut down. We are living in our homes. I mean, literally living in our homes, going out very, very seldom, maybe to get some fresh air, maybe to get some sunlight, maybe to get some toilet paper or some bread or some milk. Um, but I'm running right back home. We've been doing this now for some of us 3 weeks, um, some a little less. And yet, the amount of creative energy that has been released by keeping us contained um, is amazing. It is absolutely amazing. So many people are taking to the internet to entertain others, um, or just to connect, to do what I'm doing right here. This At 2 o'clock today, I sat and watched my friend Owen Lovejoy live again singing, um, and once again, he is connecting. He is out on his balcony singing, and there are actually people on the street listening to him, but there are other people listening online and watching him online. Um, this morning, my brother-in-law, my brother-in-law Clark, um, gave a presentation via Zoom to the Chino Chamber of Commerce that I tuned in on to watch. Um, it's a presentation he's created. He was planning on doing it before the whole coronavirus thing kicked in, but he altered it so that he could do it online. And it really allowed people to move ahead with their lives and make plans and continue perfecting their business minds. Um, Everyone's doing something. My friend Rick Reichman um, is doing play readings of his original works online. He's doing these evening bar hanging out things. I don't know. I never went to bars when we could go to bars. I'm not going to do it virtually, but good for you, Rick. Um, there are so many things, and the amazing thing is not that people are doing it, but that no one wasted time in immediately shifting their focus to what they can do now. That's what's amazing. There was not a moment when people sat there and went, "Oh, I'm trapped inside. I've got nothing to do." They immediately started saying to themselves, "How can I refocus? How can I reach out? How can," and this is the important part, not how can I keep from being bored, but how can I enrich the people that I have contact with? What can I offer them? And that's what everyone's doing. They are offering themselves to help other people. And it spans everywhere. I mean, it is an amazing quality. And yes, the other side of that is that we refresh our energy by being able to accept the gifts and accept the love of other people. Um, People are reaching out, people are helping each other. During Owen's broadcast, he advertised this. It was great. I loved it. Um, Not because it might bring more people to this. That would be nice. It would be great. But that's not why I'm doing this. Um, I'm doing this because I'm driven to do this. And he mentioned me because he was driven to live in a cooperative state. That's what we do. We cooperate with each other. We support each other. Um, Everyone does it. It is a natural thing. Today was literally my final day of work until Who knows? We don't know when the furloughs are going to end. We don't know when businesses are going to reopen. And in many times, that might be a negative thing. That might be daunting. That might be depressing. I gotta admit, I don't feel depressed. It might be because I have an amazing ability to deny and to pretend things are great. But somehow or other, I feel things are great. I feel things are going to be fine. And it's mostly because we get a chance to do this. We're living in an age where being isolated does not mean being isolated. We're not isolated. We have contact with people constantly. And as long as we have that feedback, we are able to join forces. And when we join forces, we are an unstoppable force. And that's exactly what being human is all about, is being an unstoppable force. So don't don't let down your part of it. Don't think you have nothing to contribute. You absolutely have things to contribute. If you found them, if you're sharing them now, good for you. If you haven't, start looking at yourself. Start seeing the things that people come to you for no matter what. It may not be a physical thing, it may not be a quote unquote talent, it might just be a quality you have. You've got it. People come to you for things. Don't let your isolation, your physical isolation, cut that flow off, because that flow is your connection to the universe and to humanity, and it goes both ways. And when you send it out, it comes back at you, and it keeps us going, and it keeps us growing, and it keeps us alive, and it keeps us human. And that's what I love, and it surprises me daily that we are able to do that, and we are a magnificent species. And don't forget that. All right, that was it. One more this week, just tomorrow night. Then I'm taking a little break for a few days, and I'll be back next week. But thank you for joining in. Thanks for being here. I see a lot of people that I haven't seen here before, and that is so cool. Thank you. Um, I miss seeing you in person. And oh yeah, yeah, we can teach the world new ways to dream. Thank you, Lorraine. Thank you, Andrew Lloyd Webber. Anyway, take good care of yourselves. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Keep your social distance. And know that I love you, and I will talk to you really soon. Take care.